AITA for calling out my fiancé's stepdad's toxic behavior in a family gathering? My F24 fiancé, M24, has had a complicated life. His dad abandoned him before he was born. His mother was a single mother for some years until she met her actual husband. They had 2 kids together. From what my fiancé has told me, his mother was very lovely but his stepdad was a total AH. Once he had his own kids he made sure to let my fiancé know that he was worthless in comparison to his own kids. I disagree about his mother being nice because she enabled this behavior from her husband to her own kid, but I wasn't there so I can't know for sure. My fiancé likes gaming and anime. He has since he was a kid, however he was shamed by his stepfather because of it. Their relationship is not good and it's all his stepfather's fault. He never tried to be a parent for him and hated having to keep him in the house. My fiancé's grandmother told me this. When he was a teen everything was an issue, from his hobbies to friends, anything he did was wrong. Well anyway he's in college now and is studying to be a programmer. He's doing great. His mom invited us over to dinner. We drove there and luckily we didn't had to put up with his stepfather for too long because he wasn't home when we got there. He arrived just a little before lunch was served. After eating we were hanging out in the living room when fiancé's mom asked him about college. He started talking about his grades, his classes and other school-related stuff. His stepfather asked his sister who's a senior in high school if she had been studying. She said she did and he said great because she needs to be a headphone next year. He then explained that his daughter was getting ready because she'll go into law school next year. He's a lawyer too, and then he said the comment that made me snap. He told my fiancé that law school was hard and been good at it is something to brag about because everyone can play video games all day but not everyone can graduate from a serious career. He literally said this. I looked over at my fiancé and he was sad. He didn't said anything but I know him. So I snapped. I told him that if he thought that studying programming was playing video games all day then he was far more ignorant than I thought he was. I originally planned to stop it there but then I got caught up in the moment and also told him that he was an asshole for dragging my fiancé down on purpose. I also told him that he must have a miserable life if he's so focused on causing pain on others. Nobody said anything and my fiancé asked me to leave so we did. He's not angry at me, quite the opposite, he thanked me for standing up for him. I made sure that he knows I support and love him. However he got a message later from his mother about how rude I was for disrespecting his stepdad and how I ruined the day. I honestly don't care and neither does he, but I want to know if I was too rude or not.